My name is Matt Reidhead. Gonna play some football and run some track. So recently, I ran a 4.55, roughly around there in the 40-yard dash, which is something very important in the athletic department. And I started training with Evo Ultrafit 3 months ago, about maybe 2.5. Started really training, getting really into it, and I ran a 4.37 electronic time. Not only did I just run that once, but I ran it 4 times, and so I was super stoked and pumped for the time that I had achieved. That's a decent time in where I'm wanting to go, and I actually feel like I could improve still in the way it's been going. Actually, I've gained 10 pounds. I was 179, 180 roughly, and I'm 190. Solid 190 now, which is kind of cool, increasing my weight and my speed at the same time is a very difficult thing to do. When it first started out, I actually didn't really understand a whole lot of what was going on. It didn't really make a whole lot of sense holding the certain kind of trainings we would do. That actually helped me until I went out and tested myself, and I actually felt healthier and better as it prolonged, as I trained more. I consider Evo training more now, not so much just physically improving. I mean, I'm here to follow my dreams to be an athlete one day, but not only that, but I've come to learn that it helps with a lot more things like discipline and punctuality and other things you can learn on the side of training. It's not just a physical thing. Before, I thought of what I was going to do more of just an idea. Ever since I was little, I always wanted to be an NFL player or a track star or whatever it may be. But I never actually wanted to put forth the effort or didn't really know what was required to attain something like that. Something that you actually reminded me or told me that I hadn't thought of before was to remember, is this going to help me with my goal? And when I'm pushing myself through that pain of training or seeing everyone else trying to train and why am I eating this, why am I waking up this early every day, I try to remember my goal, that my dream in mind. Is this going to help me towards my goal? And when I somehow muster to think that, not only just make it through, but do the best that I can, which eventually, as it's already happened, I have the results that I'm looking for. I've talked to some people that have already been through it for a long time, and a lot of them would say, man, when I first started, I thought about quitting, or I didn't go for the first week after going once, and then I finally came back. I would like to tell anyone that wants to start or plans on starting Evo training is that it will be tough. It's nothing in life is easy, but you can't give up, because I promise you, I'm a perfect example of that. Even when I came in here, I was like, man, this stuff's tough, mentally and physically. It's things you aren't used to, but if you just keep at it, keep going, you're gonna pass the expectations that you had by leaps and bounds. And that's kind of what's happened to me so far.